Welcome back to Alma, Missouri, and we are still chasing the dream. So, we're gonna drive across the road real quick. I want to show you guys something that we got built. That's just about done it all. You got a little cleaning up, little wiring to finish up. But, big shout out to Pleasant Bee Farms. You know, him and his crew, unbelievable job. As always, I like this little area. I'll be able to come sit over here and be able to look out over the valley that way a little bit. You know, instead of being tucked in the house and limited what we can see. But, yeah, I mean, already got the tools moved over here, right? Got the door. Got another little pressure washer. Because, of course, why not? And we got some storage area up above. Which will be handy dandy for sure. Get those open. Like I said, we got the workbench. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And like I said, over here you kind of look at the storage, see what you got stowed up, right? Go up here. Nice little area. We got another spare generator down over here. But yeah, I'm really pleased. They did amazing work. They were fast. And it really all comes together. Thought I turned the light on. Did I turn the outdoor light on? Those lights are on. Did I hit the wrong switch? Oh, here we go. Sorry, Pleasant. I always hit the wrong one. But yeah, it lights up. Quite nice. I like it. Nice feel to it. Shut those off. But yeah, we'll probably put a truck or two in here, I think. Might put both trucks in here. You know, we got the shop. We'll get this all closed up for now. We got some work to do, and they've got some work to finish up here with the electrical. That. But, yeah, right now I got the hired hand out mulching the stalks down. Kind of knocking them over, breaking them up a little bit. We're not really going to get any fertilizer yield or anything like that off of it. But break them down so when we go out there and plow, we can, get it done essentially. And get it ready for soybeans next year, because that will be a soybean field. I think that's our best bet. But, yeah, that barn was about 90 grand, I think, give or take. We should have somebody later on. And I gotta make sure I don't need to plow up here. Just thought of that. Does not need any plowing, so we're gonna cultivate that. And we will be good. So we'll cultivate our previous soybean field, and we'll be able to put a grain in there. I don't know which grain we're gonna throw in yet, but we're gonna put a grain in there. It looks like the mulcher's made at least one loop around the field. But we got our bulls coming along. Yeah, there's the mulcher. So with that speed, they should get around that pretty quick. Then by then, I'm hoping that our new plow that we have ordered will be here. You know, we bought an Eco-Till. Love the chisel plow we have. It's just, in the end, it's small. And you know, we're starting to expand now, so we need a little bit larger equipment. So I'm hoping that'll do the job for us. But like I said, we'll get up here. We'll do some cultivating. get this field worked over. And like I said, I think I am going to definitely spend the money. Get us that field over there. So we'll get rid of this course, right? Because we don't need this course. And we're going to go... If I had just stayed in there, it would have been the easiest thing to do, you know? And... I'm thinking 3 is good enough. Let's bring the meter side down a little bit. We'll start in the center. That should be, you know, pretty good to go. And I'm wondering, I sort of got one row to skip, which is good. It'll work well with that. Get that on the first waypoint. Worker's always going to decide it wants to lift everything, then move it. So you get it in here. See what they're going to do here. They're going to turn around, loop. What's going on? Actually, you know what? They're headed to the center point. Because that's what I set it up to do, right? But, yeah. This episode will probably be fairly quick. Or short. Just because a lot of this work, you know, it's the tedious, grimy, dirty stuff. We got corn drying as well. We've got more fertilizer being made. I think our next payout will be pretty solid. Get us in a good position where could maybe think about just paying off the whole loan and being done with that. So everything goes in our pocket after that. Which I think then we'll see just a massive increase. But I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, so right now we got our 2 workers going. One's cultivating, which should be almost done. The other one still mulching away. We're just taking care of some chores. Try not to hit the fence post here. So I get looking the wrong way. Get someone to move out of the bullpen. Which is what this has become now. They don't really move, so we're just gonna pretend that they're gonna move out of the way and drive through there. I should have enough straw still. But I found 2, which I like, because I don't have to get the skid steer so high. I can actually pull in here, scoop it up, and dump it over the side of the fence. Works out quite nicely. Looks like I might have hit the fence, though. Did not see that till now. Oh well, work through it. So we'll get going and just get a notification the cultivator is done. Just arrived about a half hour ago, by the way. Is this beautiful thing. Well, we're gonna go that way anyway. But there's our new case ecotel. So that'll be fun to use. We'll get that on that cornfield after and get that taken care of. I'm gonna try to top this off. Get all the manure we can out of this pen. We'll bring it up and we'll get the mini BGA working away. Slurry should be getting up there as well. So I have to do something about that. So that's all I can get out of that. So now we'll swing over here and see if we can take a little more out of the little pit right here. That should top it off. Yep, there you go. So you get one full load of manure up there. And that should cover us for a month or 2. Both pens. Like I said, we'll get that cultivator unhooked after cleaned up. Probably put that away because we won't really need it anymore. The other thing I'm keeping an eye out, even though I do like our fertilizer spreader, it's kind of small. I'd like to get something, well, even I should say we use it mostly for lime, but would like to get something along the lines with that out there. Don't know if I'm going to hook the ecotel up. I think what I'm going to do is take some digestate from here with our Steiger, and we'll go spread on that. That was the soybean field. I just want to see how smooth I made this little roadway down here. Yeah, it's a little, needs a little work, but not too bad, you know. Not too bad at all. So get this put back over here. I want to think. I mean, the slurry must be close to a trailer worth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this away before we grab the slurry to bring it up to the mini BGA and get that running. We're going to put this over here for now. Also, check out this job. So I've been washing, you know, working on everything this month that we're not going to need again. Get it all cleaned up. I'm going to have to try to figure out, get those set up on that case right there. But it's all in here. It's got some room. We can get the cultivator in here. Might even be able to get the plow in front of that, so. But this is nice now. We got that left over there, which we're going to throw right in here. Definitely going to make sure I bring the water tank in this year. That's another thing we got to stow away. Last year we didn't, and it took a while to unfreeze. But, yeah, dry corn's working. All's going well. So let's go over to here. And synchro, there it is. I mean, did he get it all? Oh, having a little starting problems. Not good. We're gonna have to probably clean up some of this, I think. And I'm wondering if we buy that new field, when we do. So what we're gonna do is we'll clean up here. Naturally, the worker, you know, it's hard to find good help. Did it not? Maybe you just can't get. There we go. I was gonna say, I should have been cultivating that. So I did leave sharp on, but there shouldn't be too many spots that this guy missed. So one I'm betting up here always seems to overlook this area. I noticed that when we were seeding too, they had to touch up. But we want to get this stuff off this corner. Don't want any of that old crop laying around, which even the mulcher missed. There we go. So that's cleaned up there. And I mean, the rest of it should, other than right here, be good to go. Yeah, taking that little turn, stern. I really don't see, other than right here, just another little corner piece, or two, which maybe, you know, we don't push the planter into it as much, and that should not be an issue. But that'll do it with this. So we'll let this fold up, we'll run it back, and, you know, ideally, like I said, we'll probably bring some digestate out here and throw it down on this field to get us through the winter. Thought about putting a cover crop down, so like oilseed radish or something, but we're gonna hold off, I think. So see y'all in a second when we get back, because it'll take a minute with this speed in this tractor. Then we'll get the tanker hooked up. Alright, so we're gonna put down some digestate on this field, and you know, I think we'll get a pretty decent application, even though looking at it now, I mean, it's pretty solid still, nitrogen wise, which is kind of weird being we had soybeans. I'm still going to try to put some down on it, just so we can use up a little bit, even though I know we are starting to burn through it now. But, yeah, just... That's confusing to me, actually, because that should not have just happened. Our soybeans being on it, even though they don't use up any nitrogen. And they're going to be in that next field next time. And then, like I said, field 18, we got to purchase. But now that I think about it, do we just drive all the way out and probably not even need... Yeah, we'll see what kind of happens here. Yeah, I guess it will put down a little bit. Might be too much. We got it on automatic, right? So, I mean, it should work through it. I mean, it's on silty clay. So yeah, it shows it going into the orange there, but I think we run a couple grain crops over the next 2-3 cycles, and I think, that'll be pretty solid. Never tried it, I guess. I've never gone this high on the nitrogen levels to see what the end result comes out as. So I have to wait and see. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. The mulcher is almost done. And we'll be able to start plowing that field, which... Ooh, we got a Challenger in there. MT700. Let's go plow. That requires 310, which means we can actually just take our 340 out. I got plenty of power with it. So once it's done mulching, we can hook that right up and go out there and, start working that cornfield and turning over that soil, because it does need to be plowed as we chase down that high yield. But I don't think they use too much slur or digestate on this field. I mean, honestly, we might get away with just using this one tanker, because I didn't realize the nitrogen, for some reason in my head, I thought it was going down. I was thinking that was the yield map. pH isn't bad. The yield we knew was pretty solid. But yeah. So thank you all for continuing to watch. The subscriber count has gone up quite a bit since last time. The versatile videos seem to be a bit of a hit. I'm kind of getting to the point where, you got to start thinking about what could be another series, because once we get this automated almost and the cash is just rolling in, it goes by quick. By the way, I think this is also one of my longest series. This is now episode 41. Could be wrong, but I think this is 41. So we're, this has been fun. I mean, this has been a great map. I would say this is one of the best console American maps I've played on. And I've really been enjoying it. When you get some mods from some of your friends like Pleasant View Farms, it helps a lot. It makes it pretty enjoyable to have the, he's got that, we've used what? Let's see, we got the cow barn, heifer barn, or the calf barn we can call it. Then we got the new shop barn. It's just, it makes it easy. And he also, did some work on the bale barn for us to make it larger. But yeah, we're going to call it there before I get rambling on again. Thank you, as always, for all the support. Until next time, Farmer Taz out.